Hello everybody, welcome to my video today. Welcome to Memory Keeping Friday. Today I just wanted to share with you where my Project Life album is at and how I have set up February so that I can stay on top of this project. So if you haven't seen my January video or my title page video, I will try to remember to stick it in a card right up here so you can check it out. This is the beginning of my 2020 Project Life family album. That is what I do every single year. I use a 12 by 12 album. I do basically a photo a day. My title page this year and the intro to my album is a little bit heavy in pages and product. It just so happens that I just felt like crafting and putting things together, and that's what I did. So here is the way 2020 starts out. For January, I used a set of paper from Echo Park, and then I used a bunch of different Project Life cards that I have in my stash. My week cards here that say week 3 or week 4 or whatever, these cards are from the Project Life Core Kit Fresh. It is a Project 52 kit, and it is called Fresh. I don't know if it's still available on Becky's site. I know she doesn't have a lot of things left. I got mine at Tuesday morning. I think you can find it on Amazon. In my blog post for this, I'll link it if I can find it. And in the YouTube description, I'll link where I can find it. My January circle cards or my monthly circle cards are just, I find these, I'll link the website for these. I've been getting these for 3 or 4 years. I hope the gal never stops doing these because every year I get them and then I just use a die cut to cut them out. I love including things that are going on around us in the world, and this is, I am a royal family fanatic. I love anything about the royal family. I did a screenshot of the announcement that Meghan and Harry released, and so that's the announcement that was on Instagram. And then I just did this article. I found this article and I printed it on 8.5 by 11 paper. I added some photos in between places, and then I printed this out. I literally just did this on my computer on photo paper. The quality isn't fantastic by any means, but it's just an article about what is happening. The last time I printed pictures was on this day, and so I had an extra photo that I put here, and then I'll get photos printed in a couple weeks. Here is how February looks. For February, I am using the designer paper from Stampin' Up. It is called Golden. It'll be on the screen down here below. It is a free item when you spend $50. It is a celebration item, so you can get that designer paper for free when you spend $50. What I like to do and what works best for me is I like to set up what I call foundation pages each month. I usually do this a couple months ahead of time. I have not done March or April yet. But what I do is I set up my weeks so that all I have to do is drop in photos during the month, and this keeps me on top of this project. So for instance, I've set up all of my February title cards. I just do the circle. I circle the week that it is, and that's it. And I put in my week card. My weeks work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's simply because that's the way the calendar works. And then I put in a calendar here where I jot down notes and keep track of things that maybe obviously wouldn't like make it into the album, dentist appointments, no school days, just different things like that. And then in the back here, I have a little pocket so that I can keep things throughout the month that I want to keep. If I get a card or just little memorabilia things I can stick in here, movie tickets or whatever, I can stick at the front of the pocket. And then some months are heavier than others, like during Mother's Day and Father's Day and birthdays, there's more stuff in here than say like maybe February there won't be as many items. I always have 1 or 2, but definitely there are months that are a little bit heavier than others. So the other thing that I've done is, along with the paper, I have paired some of my Allie Edwards product with this. I get her story kit, story by the month kit. I get her stamp kit and her embellishment kit. And then I get the digital kit for free because I get both of her other kits. And so I've just paired, I get that every single month. And I've paired some of the product that comes with that. So some of the chipboard pieces here, and then these little conversation heart stickers I have added in here to each, to some of the card places. And then again, the chipboard there. Again, I've just added cards from different kits. I do believe that these are from the, oh, these might not be from the fresh kit. I'm not sure because I've pulled all of my black and white cards and I've just put them together in a little bin, and they just sit by my Project Life album so that I can pull my calendars and my different cards. And so that is how I have set up February. We go into March, and I'm not sure what I will use for March yet. I haven't thought that far ahead, but you can see that my pages are now set up. My foundation pages are set up, and all I have to worry about now are taking photos for the month and getting them printed and getting them dropped into my album. And that is one of the ways that I stay on top of Project Life. I have so many other projects that I do. I do One Little Word. I do, when we do weekend, when Allie Edwards does Week in the Life, I do that. I do December Daily. During December, I do a 30 Days of Thankful album, mini album. In November, I have an album for each one of my 3 kids. So in order to stay on top of all of the projects, I have to have things like foundation pages set up, and that is definitely one thing that has helped me. I also have a membership group that is $10 a month, and it's all about memory keeping. We have an exclusive Facebook page where I have a live workshop every single month. I have a website where you register and get your own username and password. I have all of my past Project Life classes on there. I organize all of the content each month so that you can go on there and see. So even if you join now, you can go back and see what has happened in the past. Our focus this year is putting together one of these personal or family albums. I am giving weekly inspiration. Every week I share a photo idea and a tip on how and why you can take photos of different things and work them into your album. I'm really there to help you document and get your albums done. And I would love to invite you to come over and hang out with us and join that community. The link is below. It is only $10 a month because I don't want it to be hard for anybody to join. I want us all to be able to join and come together and hang out and put these projects together. I share in depth more of my memory keeping projects in that group, and I share my Project Life app pages I do for my kids every month in that group. There's a lot that I share in that group, so I would love to invite you over to join that group. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the new year and that your album is going well, and I will talk to you guys next week, next Friday, for Memory Keeping Friday again. Have a great day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.